Welcome back, meteorologist Jordan Smith here on this Sunday evening. Here's a live look at downtown Lexington, which we are dry here in this portion of Fayette County, but you travel just down to the south there, get along the Clays Ferry down to the Madison line, and it is raining to beat the band down there. So just really depends on where you're at here. That's going to continue to be the case throughout the evening. Outside of those storms, though, we are muggy. Temperature is 84. But with the dew point setting at 69, it makes it feel like 88. So it's kind of steamy as you walk out the door. Area-wide, outside of those rain and storms, it's into the 80s, where you're seeing some more in the way of those storms. It's into the 70s. So if you get a storm to cool you off, then I can say that's good luck for you, because otherwise it is very steamy out there. Definitely feeling the part of August. You can see because of these dew points that are deep into the 70s. Look at some of the places that are not dealing with rain at the moment, because it feels like 93 in Frankfort, 95 from Somerset down to Monticello, but where there's some rain moving through the area, it only feels like 73 there in Danville. So kind of a mixed bag here of temperatures across the region. Now we have all these storms firing just underneath this cold front that is draped across the state. We're going to continue to see that throughout the remainder of the evening, and we are still tracking those storms out here for the early evening. Here are portions of Lebanon up towards Springfield, here in between Taylorsville and Purcell, some lighter showers, but here in the portions of southern Fayette County, northern Madison, dealing with a pretty hefty shower at the moment. Also some thunder and lightning. And then here portions of the southeast from Hazard over to Hindman, dealing with some light showers as well. Now, if we track out the remainder of our evening, you can see here additional showers and thunderstorms going up. This goes till after midnight. You can see we're still dealing with rounds of storms, and I still can't rule out a few of those to be strong to isolated severe. But here comes our first round of true severe weather likely on the way for our Monday. You see one round here in the form of a line early Monday morning. As right now the time frame looks about 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the time frame here in central Kentucky. That'll move out. We'll break out into a mix of sun and clouds there in the afternoon. Temperatures will hit deep into the 80s to near 90. And that'll help fuel up the atmosphere for additional storms here moving through tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. And then that front passes, takes the clouds, takes the rain with it, and really cools down temperatures into Tuesday. Starting out Tuesday morning into the low to mid 60s. Now, I mentioned the severe threat for today. It's a low end risk for the rest of our Sunday. Here, marginal risk, which is level 1 out of 5 for our entire viewing area. Any storm that was to turn severe, mainly just looking at some gusty to damaging winds, maybe some small hail, but I think heavy rain and lots of lightning is likely with any of those cells. Now, things change up a little bit on our Monday. Our entire area is under that level 2 out of 5 risk, and the Storm Prediction Center already saying this evening that we're likely to see an upgrade here over portions of our area to an enhanced risk by tomorrow. So we're looking at all modes of severe weather possible: damaging winds, large hail, isolated tornadoes, heavy rain, and frequent lightning. So make sure you're staying up to date with us here throughout tomorrow. If we break out those threats one by one, yes, the tornado threat is low, but it's still there. Large hail in the middle of the low and moderate category, and the damaging winds likely being our main concern, getting straight up moderate category. These storms also likely to bruise us with some heavy rain. You can see here pockets of heavy rain that could lead to some isolated flash flooding as well. And the wind gusts are going to be gusty. Even outside of thunderstorms here tomorrow afternoon, gusts of 20 to 30 miles an hour is possible. So that's enough to maybe cause some small limbs to break down. So, some power outages are possible as well, even with these storms. We can see our muggy meter. We stay into the humid to steamy category through Monday, but then Tuesday through Friday, look at that. We are feeling very comfortable. Not only is our humidity levels going down, but our temperatures are going down. Look at afternoon highs on our Tuesday. Mid to upper 70s with low humidity. It's going to be feeling more like late August or late September compared to mid-August. And then out the door on Wednesday, mid to upper 50s. And then we have one more day that's well below average there on Wednesday with more in the way of low to mid 70s before we start to warm it up by the end of the week. Back in the short term though, 70 for tonight. Scattered thunderstorms possible. And then tomorrow we have rounds of strong and severe thunderstorms on the way. 7-day forecast shows there is that beautiful stretch Tuesday and Wednesday. We remain dry throughout the entire week and into the coming weekend, with this time next week highs getting back into the low to mid